Mi gente, my name is Matthew Munson, and the Lord has been sharing some things with me over the years that I'd wanted to share, but the Lord had me also in a waiting season. I believe that season is coming to an end. I thank you for your time, and I hope you're encouraged by what you hear. You see, there's a story about a master who had 3 servants, with whom he gave various amounts of talent. Now the first 2 servants, they went out, they worked, they served, they gave, they received. They created an increase from their gift. But the 3rd servant, the master called wicked. You see, he went out and dug a hole, and he buried the gift, so that nobody knew what he had received. See, there's a lot of things that you can take from this parable, but for me, I always knew that I don't want to be that man. It was a little over 15 years ago, the Lord, he called me to the nations. In obedience, I sold everything I had and I followed him to Honduras, Argentina, China, and eventually ended up here in Puerto Rico. You see, Christ has always been the center of every major life decision that I've made. And I believe the next mountain to move will be to reimagine community. You see, during the pandemic, I found myself consuming a lot of information regarding the Amish and how they handled that difficult time. This was here where I started to understand our need for places of refuge and how important community is and will be in the coming years. You see, the Lord started to give me dreams, visions, and plans, not just for the future of my family, but for the future of families in need. See, there's a wisdom from Apostle Paul that I believe rings true for the days that we're living. He said, walk with caution and wisdom, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. See, he shared with me how we can create opportunities for these families. Not just work, but a future where they can dream, a life filled with hope. See, together we can redeem the time through the creation of businesses across multiple industries, developing work, housing, and opportunities for personal growth. We'd start in the areas of agriculture, health, social media. And from there, the Lord has shown me how we can diversify into many other philanthropic ventures. You see, mi familia, mis amigos, and any of you out there who understand and have a heart for what I'm sharing. You desire to see the restoration of lives, families, communities, and possibly even nations. You desire to see a reimagined community. I really hope that you will pray and consider joining this community. It's a community where those who have much will have nothing left over, and those who have little will have enough. You see, in all my years and my journeys, God has always provided, and he always gives me what I need. You see, when he called me to the nations, I sold everything I had. I raised support, and I left. And when I was gone, I was faithful to do what he shared. I gave where he said give, and I received where he provided for me. In Honduras, the Lord led me to Argentina to go to a school there in Mendoza. When I had returned back to Minnesota, I had about $700 to my name, and the ticket to fly there was $1,600. About 2 days after I was accepted to the school, the pastor of a church who was collecting my tax-deductible donations and was helping me out gave me a call and said, hey Matt, when you were in Honduras, people kept giving money, and you have an extra $900 here. It was just enough to buy the ticket and get me to Argentina. And every step of my journeys with God has been just like that. Every time I had a need, God would meet it. And I believe that we're moving into a season of God's leading to build something with God. So I ask my friends and my family, please pray and consider becoming a part of this community. I'm going to leave a link where you can click, and if you'd like to donate, and be part of this, I'd be greatly appreciated. And I thank you and bless you.